Good afternoon, my YouTube family. I hope everyone is doing well. It is Thursday. Tomorrow starts the weekend. Woo woo! Alrighty, everyone. It is Thursday. It's a beautiful day here in the Hudson Valley. The sun is shining. All that snow is gone, at least in the area where I'm at in the valley. Sun is shining. All the little flowers are trying to pop up, but there's crocuses, there's daffodils, there's all kinds of things popping up already all over the place. So spring is definitely on the way. Yesterday was Miss Cheryl's birthday. She's part of our family here. She's one of the official girly pops, and she had a big birthday yesterday, but she's out traveling with her family right now. We texted a little bit, and I'm sure she was super happy to see so many of you that chimed in for her happy birthday wishes. I know that means a lot to her, and it means a lot to me that you all shared your happy birthday blessings to her. Miss Margot is on the mend from Margot's Halls and All. I texted with her earlier. She's got a doctor's appointment, and I probably shouldn't share that with you guys, right? Oh my gosh, my bad, Margot. But she's doing okay. She's hanging in there. I'm sure she'll be in front of us all very, very soon. So if you want to give a shout out to Miss Margot, let her know how she's, we're thinking about her, hoping she's feeling better soon. And she'll be up to her shenanigans before no time. All right, so grab that wish list, grab that emotional support pickle, or grab whatever it is you like to grab. We've got a brand new Dollar Tree haul for you. Again, every single item, $1 and a coin. Cough, blink, blink. Oh my gosh, whatever. Drink a beer, smoke a bowl. Oh my gosh, at this point, somebody will complain. All right, let's get into this Dollar Tree haul. I found quite a few things. Kind of from like all over the spectrum. This shirt here is rather big on me, so I don't wear it very often, but it's this really cool skull. Cool, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's get into this Dollar Tree haul. Let's start off in the aisle where you get your shampoos and things like that. These are biggins. These are made in Canada. 7.5 fluid ounces by Urban Therapy. Twisted Sister presents Wellness and Therapy, a clean solution for your hair and scalp. Scalp and Style Cream. Pretty cool. This looks really different. I'm sure this is worth more than $1 and a coin. This is plant-based ingredients, and it's Sculpt and Style Cream. It has water, ginseng, hemp seed, ginger, rosehip, aloe vera, parabens, sulfates, that word 0 on all of those. So that is why it is a therapy type of product. They also had, by the same company, Twisted Sister, Hair Scalp Triple Moisture Rich Shampoo. Again, no parabens, no sulfates, none of that, whatever that word is. But basically, it's rosehip oil, aloe vera, hemp seed oil, ginseng water. There it is right there. So you've got the shampoo. Then I also came across the it's conditioning mask, but I would say it was more of a conditioner. This is also by the same company, 7.5 fluid ounces. So there's one, which I consider it to be the conditioner. Then there we have our shampoo. And then again, we have our Sculpt and Style Cream. Now, you're going to wonder, is there a safety cap on there? I wonder about that stuff, because do you know how many people twist caps off in the store and go and do all that? I've seen it. I don't do it, but that's me. Everybody's different. These do have seals on them, but if you sniff them, they do smell really good. And my sniffer is almost coming back. It's just about there. Just got a few little other fuzzers that need to leave the body. Just leave the body. All right, let's go over to Makeup and Beauty. They had these. Be Pure is kicking out so much stuff. It's crazy, but I'm loving it. This is Be Pure's Glow Up Revitalizing Serum with pomegranate extract. This looks really cool. I love the style of the bottle. The shape of the bottle, I should say, looks really cool. There it is right there. It's an all glass bottle. The opening, and then you just use your squirt spray. They also had, by Be Pure, the soothing serum in the strawberry extract that looks just like that. And these have a little bit of weight to them. And then I also found the avocado I didn't see any other ones, so I'm not sure if there are other ones, but those were the ones that I came across. Then they have these nail files. Oh my gosh, these are so fun. These are by Diamond Cosmetics. You're going to get 2 in a package here. You're going to get a mini glass nail file and then a regular like emery board. Let me get the glare off for you. How cute is that? This is your glass one and that's your regular emery board. I found 2 other designs I'd like to share with you. This one here with all the smiley faces on. I mean, we still have time. That Easter bunny comes on Saturday night. This would be a cool thing to put in an Easter basket. And last but not least, they had this one with the cherries all over it. So if you're a cherry person, this would be super fun. All right, I finally found some of these lip glosses that everybody and their mother has been hauling. And I'm like, oh, I'm never going to find them. Well, I finally did. These are by Be Pure. I found 3 different ones. I don't know how many ones there are. These are 0.06 ounces. Plumping Glossy Lip Balm. Formulated with strawberry and grapeseed oil. And it says another oil, but I have to open the package. Anyways, the first one I found is watermelon. What's supposed to be cool about these is there's this little click on the bottom is how you evidently dispense it. But we have a couple other colors, so I'm going to open a different one up with all of you. So this one is watermelon. I then found this one, which is magenta. Very pretty red color. And then I found this color plum, which is so up my alley. It's not even funny. So we're going to open this one up. I don't know if this is supposed to be a dupe for something. I'm not sure. I don't know. But I just love the fact that it's like clickable. It's kind of cool. So once I can get in here and open it up. Alrighty. Nice size package. Alright, so I'm going to take the top off. And there it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give it a click. Well, you can really hear the click for sure. I'm going to click it again. And again. I'm just going to keep clicking for a minute because I think it needs to be up higher. All right, so that's about, I don't know, I lost count of clicks. So anyways, it did bring it up some. We're going to give you a mark right here. I need to repaint my nails. We're going to do a mark right here. Oh my gosh. That is so pretty. Look at that. It is beautiful color. You know what? I want to try it. Now, obviously, I don't want to click it up too much, and I don't think I did. That is really cool. All right, so you know what? We're going to open this one, and this is the magenta one. That's a really pretty color. I like that mauve. All right, let's check out this magenta one. All right, and this is a glossy lip balm. All right, so we're going to give it a couple clicks. I think that's actually enough. And we're going to go right next to it. Look at those colors. Wow. Those are beautiful. I like that color so much, and I knew I was going to. I'm like, Beth. I did grab a couple extra because I was like, there's no way. I know I'm going to like this color. There was no way I was going to snooze on it. I definitely did not want to lose out on it. All right, so let me just wipe my hand off a little. There's a little bit of a stain there, so there's some pigment in there. But that's totally cool. Again, these are by Be Pure. Keep your eyes open for them. I don't know if there's any other colors, but yeah, I'm digging that one big time. Excuse me. Okay. They did have some by Be Pure. I feel like we just call this whole video Be Pure. These are makeup puffs or poofs. They're really pretty, and they have these like little pearl beads on them. So they had them in these green packaging, which I showed you many other things with this packaging. So this would match perfectly. And these are like a pinky color. And then what you would do is you just slide your fingers up through there and you use that for powder, bronzer. But what's pretty is this would look nice out on like a pretty little table where you do your makeup and things like that. They also had them in this very pretty lilac. And now you can see the difference between the pink and the lilac, but these packages all match the other packages I was showing you the other day. Alrighty, I did find something in Sweets and Treats. Haribo Star Mix. It's a new mix, and it's called Kids Are Grown Up, So Love It So. The Happy World of Harbo. It's all different kinds of shapes in here. But you know what? I got to open this to share with you because you can't really see it through the package. So let me get my scissors. I want to show you some of these shapes. What's cool about stuff like this, you know, put it on top of a cake. Put it on top of a cupcake. It's just fun little things that I like to use when, you know, the kids are around and I'm baking or something. So the first one we have, look at this old gummy heart. And then it's got like a white background. I'm not sure what that, maybe because it's like on a cloud or something. Let me put these over here. And then we have, it's supposed to be a little diamond ring. Oh my gosh, how cute is this? Then they have, what is this? Oh, it smells so good. So they have a couple little gummy bears in here. But there was one thing I want. Yep, here they are. Look at these scrambled. Well, they're not scrambled. They look like sunny side up eggs. Oh my gosh, how fun are these? And then they had one other little character in here, and I think it's a Coke bottle. There it is. Look at the Coke bottles. These are just so fun. It looks like it's half full, or is it half empty? Oh my gosh. Anyways, that's by Harbo Gummy Snacks. Those are always fun. I also found, and I gotta reach here. I gotta reach. Oh my gosh. These are by, who makes these? Good question, Beth. They're called Raindrops. Enjoy the adventure. The original Raindrops freeze-dried sour candies. Crunchy, tasty, and irresistible. How cute are these little packages? Oh my gosh, they're so fun. So this one here, they're good until September of 2026, by the way. I'm not sure what this is supposed to taste like, but it's sour. And then they had another package, and this one by the same company is freeze-dried lemon burst. How cool would these be in an Easter basket? So I always like to find new sweets and treats. I will do a taste test on those. If you guys want me to, just let me know. I did also find in foods, I'm sorry, I'm reaching all over here because you guys know what I'm going to say. Del Monte, and these are sliced pears. Oh, back home in Chicago, my mom, we had all kinds of fruits, vegetables, everything, but we had a fresh pear tree, and oh my God, I miss the pears. Del Monte's a good brand. These are good until October of 2026. It's a 15.25 ounce can. They're sliced pears. I thought, well, you know what? I haven't had a pear for a while, so I will enjoy myself some pears. I do enjoy a pear every now and then, but in a pinch when you don't have it super fresh, like right off the tree, which I can get on the farms when they're available, I opt for something like that. Because when you go to the grocery store, I don't know about all of you, but the grocery store vegetables, at least here in the winter months, we have to get all of our stuff sent in from other places. To me, if I can't pick a tomato off the vine, it ain't fresh for me, but that's just me. Okay, over where you get your deodorizers and stuff for your home, these remind me of stick-ups, but that's not what they're calling these. These are by the company called Bottled Up Joy. It's exclusive natural scent burst technology. It's a 2-pack of air fresheners, and this one is in the scent Mint Cove. That sounds like, you know, a place from Fantasy Island, Mint Cove. Anyways, they're like kind of fancy. You know, it's almost like a step up from a stick up. It's funny because I often will tell Miss Mia, my best friend, ooh, these smell good. Anyways, they got a little sticky thing right there. Or they could be eyes, or I'm not going to go there. Anyways, they're wrapped in plastic individually. If you want to just put this in your drawer without wrapping the plastic, it's definitely going to smell for you. Or just stick one in the drawer with the plastic off. Put it underneath the dog's tummy, because sometimes, you know, they get undercarriage issues. I'm always telling Miss Mia her feetsies stink. And they do. They smell like Fritos. Anybody that has a lab knows their feet smell like Fritos. It's just a fact. So I will often tell Miss Mia she needs a stick up. The other scent that I found by Bottled Up Joy is Redwood Pine. So for someone that likes that pine scent, I don't know. I'm going to give this a try and see, because this might be a good idea for someone. Oh, It smells like a Christmas tree. For someone who's looking for a pine scent in their home for around the holidays, this would be a perfect stick up. They're not called stick ups though. It's by Bottle Up Joy. Whether they have other scents, I have no clue, but those caught my attention, so I grabbed them to show to all of you. That kind of almost all rhymed a little bit, didn't it? All right, over at the checkout, and I'm going to be honest with you here. I think I'm going to take these back before I taste test them. Because when I got them home and I'm looking at them and there's like funky stuff floating in them. Anyways, I'm going to share the bottles with you. They're 13.7 fluid ounces. Hostess, that's my jam. That's Chicago. Chicago's all Hostess. It's not the Little Debbie thing. I mean, we have that out there, but in Chicago, pretty much everything is Hostess. Hostess Twinkies Iced Latte. Oh, and they also had Ding Dongs. So I was like, well, these should be interesting. And then usually when you get lattes like this, you know, you got to shake them up a lot because they have stuff in them. But I was like looking at them, and these have like, I just wasn't real happy with some of the stuff I saw like floating in it. It didn't seem to me like it would shake it. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't want to try to drink them. I mean, they're good until July 25th of this year. No, July 21st of this year. I don't know. I'm just not. Can you guys see all that stuff like floating in there? See that? I don't. Ew. Yeah. So I'm not going to go there. Maybe they weren't stored properly. I mean, it's not that warm. I'm just not feeling that stuff floating around. Even though I've shook them up. See all that? Yeah. All right. So to each his own. They do have them. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm not saying they're good. I'm not saying anything because I honestly don't know. But I have my receipt, and I'm just going to show the manager. And I don't know what they'll do, actually, because it's a drink. I'm not sure, to be honest. But I'm not comfortable with it. So for $2.50, I would rather pour it down the drain before I get myself sick. I've had enough of being sick. All right. I always have more things to show you guys. But, yeah, I'm just going to hold it for another video because I'm mean like that. No, I'm just kidding. That just gives me another chance to have some more me time with all of you. All right. This is going to wrap up this Dollar Tree haul, but I will be back with another one before you know it. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, I'm not sure. You guys got to let me know down below. Until next time, everyone, I so enjoyed this me time. A big hug from me to all of you, and we'll see you on the flip side. Bye for now, and thank you for watching.